Hey, welcome to another episode of Ask Samir. Today's question comes in from Nisha, and Nisha wants to know, Hi Samir, I have a quick question. I am on an H-1B visa, and my employer has filed a green card under the EB3 category, which I expect will take many years. You're probably right, Nisha. However, my boyfriend and I are thinking about getting married. Congratulations. He is a U.S. citizen, but he does not make much money because he's still a student. How will getting married affect my H-1B visa and my green card application? And does it make a difference that my boyfriend is not making any money? Thanks for your question, Nisha, and I will answer that right after this. Hi, I'm Samir Kumar, and I'm an immigration lawyer. During these videos, I answer the questions you ask, and I answer the questions you should ask. Now, before we get started, here's something important you need to know. The information in these videos is not legal advice. Also, watching these videos does not make me your lawyer, and it does not make you my client. I recommend that you speak to a licensed immigration attorney about your case before doing anything. If you want to speak to me, no problem. I'll tell you how to do that in just a few minutes. All right, let's get started. All right, welcome back to Ask Samir. Today's question came in from Nisha, and she was asking about how getting married to her U.S. citizen boyfriend will affect her H-1B visa and the green card that she's filed through her employer. She also wants to know if the fact that he's not making any money right now because he's a full-time student will make any difference in the application. So here's the really cool part, Nisha, is that once you get married to a U.S. citizen, you are immediately eligible for your green card. And what that means is you will get your green card as soon as the processing is over. There is no wait time, there are no visa numbers. It's just a matter of waiting for USCIS to process the paperwork. So that could typically take, I don't want to give you a specific range because any lawyer that does is lying to you, but based on past history, you might be looking at anywhere from 4 to 8 months. Sometimes it's on the lower side, sometimes it takes as much as a year. That gives you a general idea depending on how smoothly everything goes. The cool thing is that with regards to your H-1B visa and your green card application through your employer, it doesn't make any difference whatsoever in that they are two separate filings. One is an employment-based filing and one is a family-based filing. Now, once you get your green card through your boyfriend, who will then be your husband, you will no longer need your H-1B visa, and you will no longer need to continue the green card filing through your employer, which is pretty cool. So you're not waiting many years. Also, I would recommend that you keep everything in play, that you keep your H-1B visa, that you keep your green card processing through your employer in play until you have the green card in hand. Okay, that's just kind of a safety precaution that you want to have just in case anything goes wrong. Now, the other part of this is you were asking if it makes any difference that your boyfriend is not making any money right now. It does not. Now, well, let me clarify. It makes a difference in that he will need to be your sponsor, but there are options. He can get a co-sponsor, and if you speak to an attorney about this, there is a way that you can kind of circularly come back, and if you're working and if you're making money, you can, this sounds a little weird, but you can co-sponsor yourself for this marriage. So that's something that you definitely want to discuss with an attorney. But as long as your boyfriend doesn't have any criminal record or things that would question his moral integrity, I don't expect there to be any problem based just on the fact that he's not making money right now, assuming he's still filing his taxes, following the law and all that good stuff. One little thing that I did want to add is that if you are getting married, I just want to give you a heads up that you will be receiving a conditional green card, and that is something you receive if you have been married less than 2 years. And that conditional green card is valid for 2 years. And at the end of those 2 years, you have to go back to USCIS. You have to say, hey, listen, we're still legitimately married, and we didn't just get into this marriage for immigration purposes. Can I please have my permanent green card? Now, I'm not going to go into details on this question. That's for another episode of Ask Samir, but I just wanted to give you a heads up that you will be getting your conditional green card. So thank you Thank you, Nisha, for your question, and thank you for checking out this episode of Ask Samir. All right, here's what you should do now. Speak to a licensed immigration lawyer about your case. If you'd like to speak with me, head over to kumarlaw.com and click on the button that says Talk to Samir. You and I will hop on the phone and you can ask me anything you want. No question is off limits. Thanks for checking out this episode of Ask Samir. For more videos or to ask me a question, head over to kumarlaw.com.